The shorthanded Lakers now are on the first night of a back-to-back. Yes, unfortunately, Luka Doncic is out, as you can see on your screen. Also with Jackson Hayes. Now the backcourt is going to be very, and I do mean very, very bad. All we have really as a true 7-footer is going to be Aiton, and then Christian Coloco. But Christian Coloco, even last game against the Wolves, JJ decided not to play him and only play him in garbage minutes. So that's something to keep an eye on as we go through this game, because we do have to go up against a bonus. But also look on the, on the Kings side. Yeah, only 2 players out, and I saw earlier that Zach LaVine was going to be out, but I guess it's the Lakers. They have to play them, unfortunately, and that's why the Kings are 65.5% favorites against the Lakers. Hola, damas y caballeros, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between. I am Beck A24, and yes, this is the game where most of, if not the reason why, AR and Rui Hachimura are going to get paid big this offseason. Now, keep in mind that Rui Hachimura is eligible for a contract extension. It's just that the Lakers have not been able to, or maybe Rui Hachimura just hasn't thought about it recently. I mean, we have had reports that he isn't thinking about the contract extension, only thinking about playing winning basketball, which, all fairness, it's great. You know, we need someone like Rui Hachimura to be playing winning basketball, but still, like, he has the option to extend with the Lakers, but I guess he's just trying to test, like, his worth. So with that being said, him and AR are going to have to show this organization that yes, we are worth this amount of money, so please pay us. And now we're against the Kings, a very directionless Kings team, I might add, because again, they added Russell Westbrook, they have DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis, Monk. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever to be having all these guys on this team. Like, they're not winning a championship, and I don't even think they're good enough to even tank. I'm bad enough to even tank. So they're kind of in this, like, purgatory stage where nothing's really gonna happen. They'll win a couple games. Are they gonna be a play-in team? Not in the West. But never say never, because the West is that crazy. Also, both teams are 1-1 in this season. You know, the Lakers lost on opening night. Kings, I think they lost their last game as well. I could be wrong, but still, I don't see the Lakers winning this one. Unfortunately, my 5-game prediction is already down the fucking drain. So that's something to keep an eye on. But still, and regardless, we're going to be here. We're going to be watching Lakers take on the Kings. I hope the Lakers win, because that will be a huge motivational boost for this team, especially without LeBron James being out as estimated from 18th. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to come back on the 18th, because, again, they still have to do that ramp-up period, but still coming back until, like, November. Also, a Deuce Zero estimated to come back on Halloween. Now, I do not know the Lakers play on Halloween. Let me see. I could be wrong. Let me see. Do we play on Halloween? We do play on Halloween, so we're going to be going up against the Grizzlies. But we're only 5 minutes away from tip-off here. And remember, guys, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be a fire milestone. And again, the starting 5 for tonight's game has changed. Now, the starting 5 for tonight's game, hold on, I just had it. Where is it? Yeah, so the starting 5 for tonight's game is going to be AR, Marcus Smart, Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. Again, Gabe Vincent being in this lineup without Luka makes more sense, because Luka's not in this, but still, I still wouldn't have him in the starting 5. I would rather put in Vando or Jake LaRavia if we're ever going to have some more three-point shooting, because Jackson Hayes has been kind of a negative asset. Oh, someone at my door? Hold on. What up?
Are you busy?
I'm streaming.
Okay, never mind.
What do you need?
Nothing, it's okay.
Okay. We're just a couple minutes away from hitting tip-off here. Yeah, and this is also Dennis Schroeder coming off of that historic run in EuroBasket, so he's gonna be looking to make a statement here. Monk always finds a way to get to his spots, especially with a Lakers team that's honestly have been pretty bad on defense. Yeah, they're just doing their starting five intros real quick. Then Schroeder, Keon Ellis. Yeah, Zach LaVine is playing tonight, unfortunately. You hate to see it. Yeah, if this was like a couple years back, this lineup would have been nasty because you got Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Sabonis, and Schroeder. Crazy. And compare that to our starting five, no Luka. That's 40. That's like 30, 40 points that we're not gonna get back. Unless the Kings have a terrible shooting performance, I don't see that happening. But still, regardless of what the outcome is, the Lakers will be right here, and the Lakers hopefully will take the dub, and we'll be supporting them all the way, no matter what the outcome is. It's just, Gabe Vincent is just undersized, being this short. In the last four, and the Kings win 0-4 against the Lakers last season? Ugh, that's not good at all. Lakers are in their Sunday whites here in Sacramento. I'm curious to see how Aiden Sabonis matchup is going to go. We also need to take care of the ball because 10 turnovers in the last couple games has been really bad. As the Kings already with the dub and first blood with the slam is Keon Ellis. Already, we're starting off hot. Smart looking to give it up to AR and does. A little bit too high. AR still finds a way to save it. Has a retreat, fakes a three, but decides to give it up to Aiden. Aiden to Rui. Rui with the mid-range shot is good. All tied up here at 2 apiece. Damn, that was a quick bucket by the Kings already by Keon Ellis. Just run and gun Sabonis on the right side, right wing. with Ayton on him. Gets switched. Switch again. Zach LaVine with the ball. Finds DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Sabonis wants to give it up. Can't. Does. Finds DeRozan. Gets disrupted by Gabe Vincent of all people. And Gabe Vincent already with a quick turnover. Right into the hands of Ellis. Ellis to DeRozan. In the corner. Zach LaVine for three. Knocks it down. That's a terrible turnover there by the Lakers. Gabe Vincent bringing it up across the timeline. Finds Ayton. Finds AR for three. And hit nothing but the backboard. We're just wasting transitional possessions. As Sabonis slows it down but misses everything. And it looks like it's going to be Laker ball. Yeah, I don't know why Sabonis tried to slow it down. He kind of looked like he was off balance there. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that was Lakers ball. That looked like it was off of the Lakers. But regardless, Lakers down a possession. Finds Ayton. Ayton inside finds Rui Hachimura, who lays it up and in. Lakers down one. DeRozan bringing it up across the court. Working on the left side. Turns his back with Rui with a hand on his hip. Gives up to Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis fakes the three, gets inside, kicks it to the Sabonis. Sabonis turns it over, and here come the Lakers. Bringing up the court is Ayton. Ayton looking to give it up, and does, into the hands of Rui. Rui gives it to Ayton. Ayton inside, puts it in. Banks it off the glass. Lakers take the first lead of the night. Shooter working on the left wing, gets inside baseline. Gives it up to Sabonis. Sabonis back to Shooter. Shooter misses everything. It's a bit windy here in the Kings arena. Smart. Controlling the traffic. Goes into the right wing. Decides to attack. Puts the ball behind his back. Little sky hook. Ooh, nice. Nice little hook shot there. Lakers up 3. Shooter finds Sabonis. Sabonis gives it up to DeRozan. DeRozan fakes once, has to give it up to Schroeder. Schroeder finds Sabonis inside. Sabonis tries to attack, gets inside, banks it off the glass. Nothing but glass. Here comes AR. AR attacking, gets aggressive, loses everything, and here comes the Lakers on the run. But some Zach LaVine there with a little show. Double clutch slam by Zach LaVine. Gabe Vincent controls the ball. Gets inside the paint. Has to retreat. Walking the tightrope. Gabe Vincent fakes the three. Floats it up to Ayton for the slam. Nice. Lakers still up by 3. Schroeder, DeRozan. DeRozan back to Schroeder. Schroeder with the mid-range shot. Nothing but iron. Ayton with the rebound. Here comes Smart. Smart inside to Rui. Rui gets fouled by Schroeder. And he's going to be going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Not a lot of bunnies I see from Ayton. Yeah, Rui's coming off a game where he scored 23 points. And he also went, I believe, 2 of 3 from 3, if I'm not mistaken. And Rui knocks down the first of 2. As Rui hits them both. There we go. Shooter bringing it across the timeline. Finds Zach back to Schroeder. Dennis goes right. Gets inside the arc. Finds Sabonis for a quick 3. Nothing but iron. Rebound AR. Here comes Smart. Smart gets doubled. Kicks it out to Ayton. Ayton for the mid-range shot and is fouled. He's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. That's going to be Sabonis' first personal. Yeah, nothing but arm there. But again, Sabonis, I don't mind not Sabonis. I don't mind Aiden shooting mid-range shots as he knocks down the first of two. I don't mind him doing that, but I want to see big men go down into the paint and be aggressive in the paint, getting them rebounds, because last game he only had 8 when he averages about 10 as Aiden splits it at the line. Rebounds Sabonis, but lost it momentarily, but the Kings still find a way to maintain the ball. Dennis gets inside the arc, goes all the way, kicks it in the corner for Ellis for a quick 3, knocks it down. Catch and shoot for Ellis, and now the lead is back down to within 3. AR turns his back, gets switched on, finds Rui with DeRozan on him. Rui lost his handle for a quick momentarily, but finds a way to regather himself. Ayton kicks it out to Smart. Gabe has to put up the shot, misses everything, and we have a whistle. We have a foul on Sabonis. That's going to be Sabonis' second personal if this foul stands, and it looks like we have a coach's challenge here on this play. I didn't see the foul because the cameraman moved with the ball. It kind of happened off screen, but let's see if this happened. Oh, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. He barely grazed his chest. Come on now. That doesn't mean anything. That means nothing. As we take this TV timeout here, we're going to be looking at this potential review. I don't see that as a foul. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that's a foul because he barely touched him. Bruh, I don't see this happening. Bruh, this is not a foul. I'm telling you right now, this is not a foul. Like, I don't see this happening. But still, the Lakers are up by 3. Again, Gabe Vincent has been absolute nothing in these past games. Like, he's just hasn't really been that good of a like a starter. It makes no sense. Damn, this is taking quite a while, bro. I thought this would be a quick one. Oh, looks like the coach's challenge will not stand as Gabe Vincent so he at the line shooting 3 shots. And Sabonis is going to be sitting down as Drew enters the game for Sabonis, as Gabe Vincent also knocks down 2 of the 3. Again, 24 minutes, only scored 5 points. Yeah, Gabe Vincent played good defense, but still, if you're not putting up shots as a starter, then why the fuck are you even starting? Like, JJ needs to understand that he's not a star caliber player. It makes no sense. As Schroeder kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis puts up the three. Can't knock it down. Rebound Rui. Here comes AR. AR working on top of the key. Puts up the three. Almost. AR has been scoreless this game so far. Only got 2 rebounds. He's 2 of 2 from the field. And also 2 of 2 from 3. As Zach LaVine with the 3. Man, Zach LaVine. He has become a really good 3-point shooter and this I can't talk. Has become a better 3-point shooter in recent years, which obviously with the 3-point line being more and more important every year, and looks like the Lakers draws another foul, and looks like it's gonna be on Ellis as AR going to line to shoot 3 shots. That's gonna be Ellis's. Is that Ellis's first? Yeah, that's Ellis's first personal. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. As AR knocks down 2. Ellis is going to be subbed out. Already 5 minutes gone in this game, and already Ellis is going to be out as Malik Monk enters the game. I'm surprised Monk has not started for this team. You'd think he would, but no. And speaking of Kings, Jake LaRavia enters the game for Rui Hachimura. The ex-King. And here's Drew. AR hits both, and the Lakers back up by 6. Dennis around the screen gives it up to Zach. Zach with AR on his hip puts a mid-range shot, misses. Rebound battled by the same teammates, but still lands in the hands of the Lakers. Smart controlling the traffic. Finds a backdoor cut to AR with a nice layup. Why am I stuttering? That was a nice cut there by the Lakers as Dennis Schroeder all the way to the hole. Lays it up and in, and 1 for Dennis the Menace. As he goes to the line to convert for the 3-point play, we have some substitutions here. It looks like Dalton Connect will enter the game for Marcus Smart. Dennis Schroeder is very familiar with the Lakers. As also Vando entered the game earlier. I don't know if I said that. He entered the game for Rui Hachimura. No, he entered the game for Smart, I think. No, Dalton Connect entered the game for Smart. Vando entered the game for Gabe Vincent, I believe. As AR with a man on his hip lobs it up to Hayden for the slam. A lot more lobs later on as the season goes on. Looked like he couldn't catch anything, and now he's getting lobbed by everybody. Ayton has 7 points. DeRozan, bounce pass, inside to Drew Eubanks, gets wedgied. And it's going to be a jump ball there. Number 19. Man, I'm sorry. And the Lakers win the jump ball. What? It's going to be King's ball? Man, no, then why didn't you get it? Whatever. Dennis goes around the screen, throws it out, gets blocked by a nice block there. Here comes the Lakers. Lakers lobs it up to Jake LaRavia, but Vando's there to clean it up. That was a nice little cleanup. Zach LaVine on the run. Euros lays it up and in, another and 1 for the Kings. Zach LaVine going to the line to convert for the 3-point play. And then we also have another substitution here. We have Cardwell. Cardwell enters the game for Jones, as also Rui Hachimura enters the game for DeAndre Ayton. Only sat out for Couple minutes there. Couple seconds felt like. There's Zach LaVine. Converts for the three-point play. It's still a 6-point game as AR brings up the ball. AR on top of the key. Decides to attack all the way. Lays it up and in. High off the glass. Nice. Jones almost got there, but AR says, so what? Zach controls it with Jake LaRavia on him. Zach gives it up in the corner, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Lakers ball. That's going to be a turnover on Jones. Jones has already given up the ball. Oh, no, the Kings have given up 4 turnovers. The Lakers have done a really good job at taking care of the basketball, only with 2 turnovers. As, just like I said, the Lakers turn it over. Monk, flyby 3, won't go. Tipped into the hands of Dennis, and the Dennis will reset. Dennis with the switch. AR all the way, lays it up and in. Rui Hachimura just let that happen. No hands up whatsoever. Just let him just go to the basket. AR with Monk on him. Gives it to Rui. Rui fakes a 3. Gets inside. Puts a mid-range shot up. And it's good. Not a lot of defense on the Kings side, I would say. As Monk brings up the ball. There you go. Good steal by Vando. Vando, here it goes. Rui Hachimura lays it up and in. And 1. And they take a Kings timeout. Lakers up by 10. Defense, offense, Lakers. Alright, slowly but surely the Lakers are coming together. And, showing that they can hold it down. Now, I do want to knock on wood, and hopefully the Lakers can come out with a win, because again, the Kings are not exactly in the best state to be winning games right now, because this team makes no sense on paper. Whatever, everybody, hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 93, we're only 3 away from hitting 95. I know we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, the Lakers looking really solid right now, I would say. Again, I do want the Lakers to play a much bigger starter than Gabe. But hey, if the Lakers can keep winning like this, I might have to just shut up, because right now the Lakers look really, really good. Also, leave a comment down below. What is your Halloween costume this year? If you guys are going to go trick-or-treating with your kids or by yourselves, which, more power to you. I kind of weed. I might be going with my niece and nephew. I'm gonna be dressing up as Charizard. So, but the only thing that sucks is I do work on Halloween. I get out at 8:30, which isn't late, but I think they're gonna be going a little bit earlier. I think they're gonna go around like 7 or something. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes on Halloween. Which again, on Halloween they do play against the Grizzlies. All right, here we coming back from the TV timeout. We have DeRozan enter the game for Zach LaVine. Shark. Dario enters the game for Dennis. And also for the first time this game, Russel Westbrook enters the game for Drew Banks. So we're going to see everyone's favorite Laker in recent memory, Russel Westbrook, enter the game. There you go. Russ brings up the ball, wearing number 18. Russ gives it to the hands of DeRozan. DeRozan. I'm not scared of him behind the arc because he can't shoot threes. As DeRozan gets inside, kicks it out into the hands. Another turnover right into the hands of Vando, but Vando loses it immediately, and we have a foul. It's going to be a foul, personal foul on Vando. That's going to be his first, I believe. Yep, first personal foul. And it's going to be on Monk. Six turnovers already for the Kings. That's great for the Lakers as they only have, I believe, 4, if I'm not mistaken. As DeRozan with the mid-range shot is good. The mid-range assassin knocks down the mid-range shot. As 23-31, Lakers lead. Vando wanted to give it back up to AR, but AR wasn't paying attention as AR controls it. Goes to work on the right side, puts his head down, kicks it in the corner for Rui Hachimura. Can't knock it down. Rebounded by Caldwell. Alright, DeRozan. Working on top of the key. Turns his back, pivots, fires, hits. It's another 6-point game here. As Jake LaRue with a head of steam decides to attack all the way, loses the ball, and it's still going to be Lakers. Yeah, no, Dalton Connect has not been really aggressive or really been involved a lot in the recent Laker games. You know, it's kind of shocking to say the least. Because, again, like, J.J. Redick came out and said that he's just tired, you know. He hasn't got a lot of rest as Gabe Vincent comes into the game for Dalton Connect, who sits down. And also AR sits. As Smart also comes in, as Jake LaRavia misses everything. So let's see how the Lakers do without a AR on the floor. As DeRozan working his way inside mid-range, puts it up, knocks it down again. Just getting everything he wants. He has scored the last 6 points. As DeRozan wearing the Kobe 9 EMs that you can buy on Nike right now. Not sponsored, but I will let you know that those ones are not exactly worth $190. As Vando knocks down the first of 2, he was fouled again by Caldwell. That's Caldwell's first personal. DeRozan in 2 games this season has scored 36 points and 15 assists and leads the Kings with those assists as Vando knocks down both shots. DeRozan working on the right side, kicks into the corner. Caldwell gives it to Monk. Monk gives it right back to DeRozan. DeRozan controlling the traffic, kicks it in the corner for Westbrook. I don't know why Gabe Vincent didn't leave him wide open as Russ gets aggressive, goes inside, and they miss everything. Rebound, Gabe Vincent behind the back with a head of steam. Here comes Vando. Vando, Euros, lays it up, gets blocked. Blocked by Caldwell underneath. That was a crazy play there. Good defense there by Caldwell, I must say. That's a good block there. Good thing is this is going to be Lakers ball. As Jake LaRavia gets it in the corner on the right side. Oh, hey! Jake LaRavia knocks down the long 3 as he makes... Who the fuck was that? As Saric stumbles, and also another turnover by the Kings. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be out of bounds on the Lakers. It's going to stay with the Kings. That was nice. That was a nice play. Saric is going to sit down As Dennis Schroeder re-enters the game. All right, LeBron. DeRozan working on the mid-range shot again. Misses everything, but rebound Russ. That was crazy. Got right over Jake LaRavia's head. Russell Westbrook once again gets the last shot and misses everything. And he got fouled by Vando. That's going to be Vando's second personal. I thought trampolines weren't allowed in the NBA. What was that? Just got right over Jake LaRavia. That's crazy. What crazy vert. He still got it. As Russ misses a first. That's what we like to see. As Russ misses both. Hell yeah. Gabe Vincent brings up the ball. Gabe Vincent with a head of steam. Almost turned it over. Has to regather. Puts up the quick three. Get Gabe out the fucking game. You can't be shooting shots like that, bro. God damn. DeRozan gets switched on by Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia doing his best to stay in front of him. DeRozan gets inside. Kicks it outside to Monk. Monk. They have to go to work. Dennis for three. Misses everything. And that will end the first quarter. Lakers up 36-27. The only Laker on the floor with double digits is Rui Hachimura. Damn, I don't know why I'm so tired, but yeah. Oh, they're playing Golden? That's funny. That's my niece's favorite song right now. It's crazy to think about the Lakers actually doing really well without AR on the floor and also winning. They're winning this. Now, let's see how it goes into the third quarter. As, you know, the Lakers have been really bad in third quarters. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. But, yeah, the Lakers have been doing pretty well right now, I must say. Like, I'm very surprised. Again, Gabe Vincent has not been really good at controlling the ball. He kind of had moments where he, like, just kind of panics at times. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, like, it's just crazy to think about how Gabe Vincent is still a starter when, in all honesty, he's not been really that good coming up. Now, without Luka Doncic, I will say that this makes a lot more sense for him to be with the starting unit, but, again, he shouldn't start. It makes no sense. As we got a tweet out here, without Luka or LeBron, the Lakers put up 36 points in the first quarter, enough to make it a 9-point lead. Let's see. Yeah, very good. Dave McMenamin posts that the Lakers are shooting 63.2% from the field, and Rui Hachimura is shooting 4 of 5. That's great numbers already. Still, and we also have Ellis entering the game for Dennis Schroeder. And then we also have... Why are they showing Russ in the Lakers uniform? And we also have Domantas Sabonis entering the game for Carter Williams. As Doug Christie, their head coach, used to play for the Lakers. Yeah, AR has been an Iron Man thus far in his career. You can count on him to play at least 65 games a year. As we come back for the TV timeout, Marcus Smart is in the game. Gives it up to Jake. Jake to Gabe. Gabe for the mid-range shot. Gets blocked by Monk. Nice defensive play there by the Kings. As Ellis Tries to give it up to DeRozan, but gets knocked out of bounds by Gabe. It's going to be King's ball still. As let's see who brings it out. Russell Westbrook trying to give it up to Ellis, and still going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be King's ball still. And the shot clock is at 15. So the Kings have plenty of time to do something as Sabonis gets it inside. Monk on top. Puts up the mid-range shot. Knocks it down. Just wide open. Wide open mid-range shot there. I'm still upset that Lakers could not match his contract because Monk would have been crazy good for the Lakers. And, Ayton almost turns it over and actually does. Here comes the Kings on the other end. Oh, it was a 2-on-1, the lob there, and we have Monk who fouls Jake LaRavia as he argues with the ref. That was a close, and I will say close lob. Russell Westbrook had the right idea, but Ellis couldn't get high enough to slam it home, unfortunately. Vincent controls it, goes on the left side, has to bring him back to the three-point line, finds Jake. Jake gets inside to Ayton. Ayton with the mid-range shot, won't go. It's nothing but iron. Again, go inside, bro. I don't mind the mid-range shots, but, I would like it for my big man to be, a lot closer to the basket. As DeRozan gets inside, kicks it out to Monk on the corner. Ellis, Westbrook a three. Last year, Westbrook did shoot the three ball in the corner. It was a career high. As Smart gets blocked from behind, looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Here comes Westbrook with the ball, with the head of steam. On the move, lays it up and in. Oh! And that 9-point lead is cut down to within 2. That was nice. I will say. Gabe Vincent kicks into the corner for Smart. A quick 3 hits nothing but iron. And we have a foul on Ellis. Kind of bulldoze Gabe Vincent as Dalton Connect enters the game for Jake LaRavia. Back-to-back buckets there for the OKC legend, Russell Westbrook. Gives a smug look. Gives him a smug look. Gabe Vincent draws another foul. No, that's Smart. That's going to be an Ellis. That's Ellis's third personal, and Zach LaVine's going to be enter the game for Ellis. Already Ellis with back-to-back fouls. Just draws a foul. As Smart knocks down the first of 2. Already 8 minutes played and Ellis is nowhere to be found as the Lakers start this second quarter being outscored by the Kings by 5. Which comes a long way because the Lakers have been a terrible second half team. We need to go up into the second half at least leading as Smart knocks down both, and we have a loose ball foul. That's going to be a personal foul. It's going to be on Rui Hachimura. There we go. DeRozan working mid-range. Gets inside. One dribble pull-up. Knocks it down. And one! Are you serious? Another turnover? Another foul, I will say, on Rui Hachimura? That's Rui's second personal. Just a one dribble pull up. As DeRozan knocks down for the 3-point play. It's now a 1-point game. Again, the Lakers were up by 10 at one point. And now it's cut it within 1. Ayton gives it to Gabe. Gabe, a quick 3. Hits nothing but iron. Again, Gabe Vincent has only scored 3 points. And that was on the 3-point conversion. He hasn't scored a single field goal. As Sabonis with heavy traffic inside has to kick it out. How was that not a travel? As DeRozan a quick three, I'm okay with as connect rebound. Finds Smart. Smart on the right side. Kicks into the corner for Gabe. Finds Ayton inside. Ayton back down. Use your frame. God damn. Dalton connect a three. Won't go. Rebound Sabonis. That was a waste of a possession. Lakers have 0-6 from the field this quarter. That's not good at all. As DeRozan gets doubled. Finds Monk. Monk inside of Sabonis. Sabonis using his strength. Gets inside. Puts up the shot. Misses everything. Rebound Russ. Another three for Rosen. Knocks it down. And now they take the lead. Lakers down 2. And we have a backcourt foul. Away. Oh, he a foul on Monk away from the play ball. That's a foul on Monk. That's Monk's second personal. And we have a personal. We have a coach's challenge on this one. I thought they challenged the last one as well. I don't even know what that timeout was then. But yes, the Kings are going to take a quick timeout here. They lead by 2. Yeah, you just came back to the Lakers losing. We were up by 10, and now the Kings came back down. Now the Lakers are down by 2. Yeah, Lakers have been outscored. They only scored 2 points in this quarter alone. That's not good at all. And also, the Kings have scored 13. But I will say the Lakers have been doing pretty bad in this second quarter. They haven't scored a single field goal yet. And also, Gabe Vincent has been god-awful. Because, again, he only has 3 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. He's 0 of 3 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3. But every time he shot the ball from 3, it was a last chance desperation type 3. It wasn't even confident. So I don't even know why the fuck he's even in this game. If he's gonna keep shooting like this, it makes no sense. Again, it makes no sense. As we here to wait to the results of the Lakers foul that's here. It was on the Kings, but let's see what the refs say. Oh, it's gonna be a successful challenge. So it's gonna be. So Austin Reeves finally enters the game for Gabe Vincent. That's gonna be a Gabe Vincent personal foul. Yeah, that's a foul on Gabe. Try to get free from Monk, but he did shove him, so that's gonna be a personal foul. Looks like the Kings are gonna maintain the ball. All right, here we go. Russel Westbrook controls the ball, gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan around the screen, gets inside the paint, one dribble, pulls up, won't go, rebound, Ayton. AR controls the ball, decides to go left, kicks it in the corner for Smart. Smart a three, won't go, rebound, DeRozan. DeRozan gets inside, finds his way inside the paint, tries to lay it up, won't go. And we have, looks like Ayton got hit in the face a little bit there, looks like, looks like we have to get some substitution here as Jake Lever enters the game for Rui Hachimura. And Vento enters the game for DeAndre Ayton, as he looks like he's having some bleeding on his upper lip. At least he's not going into a locker room. As try to lob it up. The Kings try to lob it up to Zach LaVine, but Zach LaVine couldn't tip it in. Again, the Lakers are still down by 2, looking to make it to within a tie game or take the lead, as AR up front, wide open for 3, makes them pay. Lakers take back the lead. Dennis finds a way to get himself free, walks the tightrope, finds Zach for a quick 3, hits nothing but iron, and rebound into the hands of the Kings. Russell Westbrook takes a 3 in the corner, knocks it down. Another 3 for Russ in the corner. Already, Russ is 2 of 2 from 3. As AR puts up the floater, knocks it down. And we're all tied up here at 43 apiece. DeRozan working on the right side. Finds Zach. Zach retreats. Gives it up to Dennis. Dennis gives it up to Zach. Gives it up to DeRozan. A quick 3. Hits nothing but iron. Rebound maintained by the Kings. Another 3 by Russ. Knocks it down. 3 threes by Russell Westbrook. Lakers down 3. AR decides to attack. Pull up. Mid-range shot. Won't go. Rebound Russ. Russ with a head of steam. Decides to attack all the way. Blocked by Dalton Connect. Good block. Zach all the way, lays it up and in. Defense, offense, Dalton Connect. Dennis Schroeder finds DeRozan. DeMar controlling the traffic. Dennis a 3, in and out. Had to put that up because the shot clock was winding down. AR brings it up across the timeline. Finds inside Smart, who turns around, fires, and hits. Lakers back up by 1. Zach gives it up to Dennis. Dennis to DeMar, who puts up the floater. Bounces it around and in. AR full court pass to Dalton, but got deflected and now into the hands of Sabonis. Another turnover by the Lakers. DeRozan puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Rebound. Vando. His headband is laying a bit on his head. It just falls out of his head. Luka. AR all the way. Lays it up and in. As Zach's going to walk it down. And they had to throw away his headband. Zach gives into the corner. Westbrook thought about the 3. Decides to give it up to DeMar. Finds Sabonis in the left elbow. Puts it up. Lays it up and in. That's what happens when you have size. As he took advantage of the much smaller Vando. AR. Finds Jake. Jake back to AR. AR decides to attack all the way. Scoops it up and won't go. But a foul. That's going to be on Domantas Sabonis. That's going to be AR's chance to spread this lead again as AR goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. And we take another timeout here, and the Lakers down by 1. Wow, this is actually Dalton Connect's best looking game so far. What a way to play, Dalton. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 of 2 from the field. All of 1 from 3, unfortunately. But Russel Westbrook, can we talk about Russell Westbrook? 3 threes, and he's also 4 of 5 from the field. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and he has 11 already, with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan both having double digits as well. Man, that's a crazy lineup. It's a crazy thing that we almost saw a league without Russell Westbrook. Let's see what Twitter says about Gabe Vincent. I'm seeing a lot of Gabe Vincent hate on Twitter, bro. Why is Gabe Vincent still playing? Not a single shot attempt I like from Gabe. That's crazy. Hey, the Kings are playing some banda? What? That's crazy. That's funny. As we come back for the TV timeout, AR is going to be at the line shooting 2 shots as he knocks down the first. I'm starting to develop a headache from all this yelling. As AR knocks down both. Mike, baby. Dennis puts up the shot. Oh, finds a way to knock it down. As the Kings back up by 1. Smart finds Vando. Vando looking to give it up. And finds Rui. Rui to AR. AR decides to go inside the paint. Pump fakes once. Gives it up to Vando in the corner. Vando. That's going to be a 14 shot clock reset on Carter Williams as he kicked the ball. We have the general manager of the Kings, Scott Perry. As Gabe finds Ayton. Ayton. Trying to give it up to AR and lost it. Turnover Lakers as did he get blocked? Yeah, Ayton blocked the ball on Zach. And it's going to be off Lakers. It's going to be with the Kings ball. Good. I love seeing the hustle right now. Like, everybody's really moving. I love that. I love seeing stuff like that. As DeRozan shoots the three. No, that was Monk. My bad. Monk hits the three. Now the Kings with their largest lead of the night with 4. I don't know why AR turned his back to Monk. Blocking foul on Monk. Oh, okay, bet. I thought it was a foul on AR. I was about to say, ain't no way AR's little ass move Monk like that. As we take a quick replay of Monk shooting that corner 3. Wide open, too. AR just did not pay attention. Look at this. I do not see AR. That's that's a turnover. That's Monk's, what is that? Monk's second personal. As AR makes the first of 2. As AR hits down both. Lakers down 2. There we go. Dennis controls the ball, finds Russ, gives it back to Dennis. Dennis, working on top of the key, decides to attack all the way, lays it up, and no, won't go. Rebound, AR. Here comes the Lakers in transition. Has to slow it down. AR all the way, lays it up. No, rebound there. Cleaned up by DeAndre Ayton. Nice little cleanup there. And Lakers all tied up here at 55 apiece. With less than 3 minutes. I can't talk. Less than 3 minutes to go in this first half. Again, the Kings have outscored the Lakers 30-19. As Cardwell holds the ball, finds Dennis. Dennis inside, kicks it out to Monk. Monk goes inside, drives in, puts up the shot, ends it. Oh, how did that fall? How did he get that to fall? That was crazy. As he's looking at the ref for a foul. Malik Monk has 7 points and 3 of 4 from the field. As AR finds a cutting Vandal who gives it right back to Gabe. And we have an offensive foul against the Lakers. That's going to be on Vandal. That is Vandal's. Let's see, where is he? I think that's Vandal's third personal. As Jake Arabia enters the game for Vandal. Yeah, not a lot of fouls are being called in this game. As Russ finds a lob, bad pass by Russell Westbrook. Gives it to the hands of Rui Hachimura. Here come the Lakers. AR all the way, finds his way, and one. Oh, can't knock it down. AR is fuming at the mouth as he couldn't be able to knock that down. That's going to be a foul on Carter Williams. That's another foul on Carter Williams. That is his second personal. Yeah, nothing but holding the arm there. AR knocks down the first of 2. 2 minutes to go in this first half. AR already with 19 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. As DeRozan enters the game for Russell Westbrook. As AR knocks down both, and we're all tied up again at 57 apiece. No, I'm buffering. Zach LaVine brings up the ball. Controls the traffic, and we have another foul. That's going to be on Jake LaRavia. That's Jake LaRavia's first personal. That's not good. Dude, why am I so tired? I don't know why. It's because of the fan. I like to sleep with my fan on. As Zach LaVine all the way misses the layup. As Cardwell hung on the rim there as he missed the dunk attempt. That's going to be a Carter Williams violation. Here we go. AR makes it across the timeline. AR finds Ayton. Ayton inside, throws it up and in. Nice. Lakers take back the lead. Lakers up by 2. Dennis. Working on the right wing. Kicks it out to Monk. Monk on top of the key. Gets inside. Finds DeRozan for a quick corner 3. Knocks it down. DeMar DeRozan. 2 of 4 from 3 already with 17 points of his own. As AR gets inside. Gets triple team. Finds Ayton. Ayton, why did you... Ayton, why were you indecisive? But hey, at least you made the floater. As Lakers back up by 1. Again, you can't not be decisive. You're a big man. Yam that motherfucker. DeRozan, another 3. Won't go. Rebound there by AR. And here comes the Lakers. It's a 3-on-2. Jake LaRavia for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound DeMar. Here comes Monk across the timeline. With a size difference. Monk kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis thought about the 3 with a big on him. Dennis between the legs. Puts it up. Can't knock it down. AR is going to jog it up. Five-second differential between shot clock and game clock. AR, and we have a off-ball foul. Oh, it's on Cardwell. I thought it was on the Lakers. So a 3-second violation on Cardwell. As we have a freebie shot there for the Lakers. As AR knocks it down. Shot clock turned off. Lakers only have 12 seconds to go to score here as a bad pass there by Jake LaRavia. Oh, Dennis Schroeder lobs it up for Zach LaVine. Nice. Lakers got to put it up. They have 5 behind the back. AR puts up the mid-range shot. Can't knock it down. And that will end the first half. Lakers tied all here at 62 apiece. And Lakers get outscored. 26-35. Eee. Again, Gabe Vincent doing fucking nothing. A whole lot of nothing. We just have really bad turnovers here. Let's see what the Lakers look like right now. Lakers already with 10 turnovers. We ended last game against the Wolves with 10 turnovers. But you can chalk that up to us having Luka, who was able to, put in almost 50 points of his own. But that's crazy. 10 turnovers to how many do the Kings have? The Kings have 9. Okay, so it's not terrible. But, yeah, the Kings have pretty bad turnovers themselves. The Lakers have really bad turnovers themselves. We have 18 turnovers. To the Kings, 22! 22 turnovers for the Kings. They just keep finding a way to just tap it right into the hands of Dennis Schroeder. The Kings are also shooting 60% from 3. To the Lakers, they're shooting 95.2% from... Oh, no, that's free throws. My dumb ass. Yeah, 50% from 3 is the Kings. To the Lakers, 18.2%. They only made 2. Again, Austin Reeves has made 1, and Jake LaRavia has made 1. Nobody else on the team has made a 3, and we shot 11 on them bitches. That's not good. 18 of 22 from 3. That's disgusting. At least we're beating them in the field goal, but it's not by a large margin. That's 52.6 for the Lakers, 47.2 for the Kings. Again, that three-point shooting is just killing us. Again, 9 turnovers. They are picking up a lot more personal fouls, I will say. Yeah, this is not good at all. Who said that? Jake Laravia might be our worst signing? No joke? I don't even think he's that bad. Oh, let's see the box score real quick. Jake Laravia, 14 minutes, 1 of 4, 1 of 2, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 points. Nah, I wouldn't say he's not our worst signing. I don't think he's our worst signing. I mean, there's a couple of names here we can get to before we say Jake Laravia. But yeah, we need to first figure out. You know, I wouldn't say Jake Laravia is our worst signing. That's dumb. Let's see what else Twitter is saying. Osprey erupted for 14 points in the second. He's up to 21 at the half. Yep. AR has been playing really good basketball tonight. And he might be proving to the Lakers organization that, yeah, I am worth that 35 to 40 mil contract extension. Rui, too, I will say. Hold on, let me see Rui. Rui Hachimura, 19 minutes. Has not hit a single three, which, that sucks. 4 or 5 from the field. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and he has 10 points. Yeah, I think Rui deserves that contract extension, I will say. From the numbers that we're seeing right now. Again, the worst thing you can say about about Rui is that, like, yes, he can't fall asleep on defense. I will say that. Like, he's not exactly the best defender in the league. His IQ tends to drop at random moments for some weird reason. But other than that, yeah, I think these guys are doing pretty well. Aiden already with 13 points. And with 4 rebounds. Again, I want to see more rebounds for Aiden. I want to see him to get more aggressive inside the paint. You okay, you're shooting mid-range shots and they are falling, but still, like, you gotta put up the shots, man. You can't just be shooting only mid-range shot. No, slam that motherfucker. Put it against the board, please. Lakers have 10 turnovers and lead. And had a 14-point lead. Yeah, no, the Lakers had a 14-point lead, and now it's all tied up again. Again, being outscored 35 to 26 is not going to help you at all. Also, we have D'Lo with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. That's crazy to think. Who they play against? The Raptors. So they're 1-2 right now. Yeah, Jake Lair has been really good on defense, I will say. Hold on. This guy tripping right now. Jake Arabia fucking sucks. So does Dalton. That's true. So does Reeves. Reeves on defense. Yeah, he's been pretty much a cone, but he's been playing pretty well this game. And so does Luka. Luka has been way better on defense. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's been way better on defense since like last year. True, it's not, league average defender or anything, but he's still playing really good defense regardless. Like compare this Luka to last year's Luka. Last year's Luka was not playing defense like that. None of them can play both ways. Yeah, it's mostly offense, I will say that for the most part. But Jake Laver has been pretty good on defense. On offense, probably not. How many games we got this week? I think I reported like five in total, I think. I think we got like 4 in total. We got today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Portland. I will not be doing a live commentary on that. I will have to miss it because of work, sadly. Then we go up against Miami, I believe. Let me see. How many games we got? So in this week, yeah. So Portland, and then we go up against the Wolves on Wednesday. I'll try my best to commentate on that one. And then we have and then we go Hollywood. We got Halloween on at the Grizzlies again. I will have to miss that. And then we got another back-to-back, which would be Miami Heat and the Portland Trail Blazers again on Sunday. Damn, why do we have 2 back-to-backs already? God damn, bro. Damn, from the 16th to the 22nd of November, we only have 1 game, and that's against Utah. God damn. Of course, the Kings will have a little highlight reel of them meeting the Lakers. Wow. In the last 3 games, AD has scored more than 25 points. No, hold on. Never mind. He's averaging a double-double right now. Good for him. Good for him for the ex-Laker. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the Dallas Mavericks because they're going to need his defensive effort. Let me see what the... Let's see what people are saying about the Lakers right now. Hold on. Russell Westbrook owns the Lakers? That man has 11 points. I think like 3 turnovers or some shit. Hold on. Yeah, it's 2 turnovers. He does have 11 points. I will give you that. He also has 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I wouldn't say owns the Lakers, but he's playing better than I thought he would be. I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, everybody just upset that Hayes and especially Luka's out. Are the Celtics really 0-3 right now? I did not know that. There we go. Start of the third quarter. The Lakers, again, have not been particularly well in the third as Gabe Vincent puts up the shot. Hits nothing but iron. Still has not scored more than 3 points. Has not made a field goal yet as Zach LaVine puts up the mid-range shot and can't knock it down. Gabe Vincent. Excuse me. AR. I don't know how I got Gabe Vincent. AR bounce passes to Ayton, who knocks it down from the stripe. Lakers up by 2. Dennis to Ellis. Ellis, bad pass right into the hands of AR. AR gives it up to Ayton. Ayton, who slams it home. Defense, offense, Lakers. Lakers up by 4. Damn, my head be hurting. Dennis Ellis finds Sabonis. Sabonis gains hounded on defense, finds DeRozan. DeRozan for the mid-range shot. Rattles out. Finds Smart. Smart to Ayton. Ayton finds AR inside. Fanning away. That was a tough shot. I don't know why would you shoot that. Did not look controlled at all. As DeMar DeRozan gets inside, kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis, a deep 3. Knocks it down. Makes him pay. That's Dennis's first 3 of the night. Up to 10 points. Dude, Lakers are 2 of 12 from 3. 17.7% from 3. That is disgustingly bad. As Hachimura gets inside, and he is fouled by Ellis. That is Ellis' 4th personal foul. as Rui going to the line to shoot 2 shots. I'm surprised I wasn't on Zach LaVine. He also hit Rui in the arm. As Rui tonight, 10 of 4 or 5 from the field. Up to 11 points right now. Malik Monk enters the game for Ellis. As Rui knocks down both. Lakers up by 3. Zach, Dennis, Zach to Sabonis. Sabonis gives it back to Dennis. Dennis gets inside, stutter steps, finds his way underneath the basket, has to retreat back to the 3-point line. Dennis for 3, can't knock it down, right into the hands of Smart. Smart to AR. AR on top of the key. Puts up the shot, try to draw the foul, won't go. Here comes the Kings on the run. It's a 2-on-3. Monk for a quick 3, won't go. Rebound. Oh, Rui almost lost it, but still was able to save it and keep it alive. Smart controls it, gets inside, puts up the shot, draws a foul, and that's going to be Dennis Schroeder. Where is he? That is Sabonis. No, that is Schroeder's second personal. The Lakers have scored 8 points in the third already. That's good to see. As Smart at the line to shoot 2 shots. Knocks down the first of 2. And Smart knocks down the both. Yeah, that was English. As Sabonis gives it in to Dennis. Dennis gets it across the timeline, working on the right side. Goes all the way on the right corner. Retreats back to DeMar DeRozan, working on top of the key. Gets inside, spinning. Finds Dennis. Dennis, that's Zach. Zach to DeMar, who puts up the 3, won't go. Rebound Sabonis. Sabonis for an open 3 is Dennis Schroeder. Knocks it down. Smart. Finds Rui. Rui turns his back on Dennis. Rui doing his best to body him. Rui inside uses a mismatch and scores. Lakers up 72-68. Dennis working on the left side, finds his way all the way underneath the rim. Kicks out DeMar. Dennis was on the ground grimacing. Looks like he rolled his ankle. Here comes the Lakers on the other end. Finds AR. AR draws a foul. It's going to be on Zach LaVine. No, that's going to be on Malik Monk. That's going to be Malunk. That's going to be Malik. I can't talk. That's going to be That's going to be on Monk's third personal foul. And we have Dennis Schroeder heading to the locker room as it looks like he's going to be looks like he twisted his ankle on the last possession when Dennis Schroeder decided to attack. And it looks like we're going to have Jake LaRavia enter the game for Gabe Vincent as the Lakers again lose another player. Oh, no. Oh, rolled his ankle on Ayton's foot. Ugh, that was nasty. That looked really bad. Yeah, he went straight to the locker room after tweaking his ankle. Yep. So later on throughout the night, we're going to see. Later on in the night, we'll probably see if Dennis Schroeder, if Gabe Vincent can comes back with a negative on his X-ray. I'm pretty sure it has to be a negative because he had the willpower to walk to the locker room on his own. So I don't think anything's broken. If anything, it's probably going to be a grade 2 sprain. Grade 2 at worst, grade 1 at best. So he will be out for extended time if it's that bad. As Zach LaVine makes 1 of 2, and he also makes 2 of 2, and the Lakers' lead is back down to 4. There we go. Smart lobs it up to Jackson Hayes, who couldn't connect, unfortunately. And here comes the Kings with Zach LaVine high off the glass. AR with a screen from Ayton. AR kicks it to Jake LaRavia for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound battle is there by Ayton. Ayton inside, throws it up, won't go. And yeah! Monk and Sabonis were fighting for the rebound. And it's going to be a turnover for the Lakers. It's going to be a turnover by the Sacramento Kings. Hey! Oh! Why? How did you miss that? It was a bad entry pass and the Lakers just blew it. Zach LaVine all the way inside, lays it up and in. We're all tied up again at 74. Chris Manning on the scorers table. He's coming in. I thought it was Nick Smith Jr. was going to come into the game as AR tried to shoot that mid-range shot, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to knock it down. Zach asking for a screen and does. Finds open floor. Zach LaVine on a heater right now. Makes the mid-range shot. Takes back the lead up 2. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Chris Manning on the scores table as Smart draws a foul, and that's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's going to be DeRozan's, let's see, DeRozan's first personal. As we take another timeout here by the Kings. Zach LaVine on a heater right now. As the Lakers only score 12 points to the Kings 14. Chris Manning at the scores table is crazy. I thought Nick Smith Jr. was going to be coming in for the Lakers to replace Gabe Vincent. Because we do need some scoring right now. But again, like Chris Manning as Smith Jr. is not that much better of a defender, but hey, at least he put the ball in the hole. Because both teams aren't exactly playing defense. Especially for the Lakers' case, as they have another turnover there. Let's see. Gabe Vincent rolled his ankle and is hobbling back. He was in a lot of pain in the tunnel before they could sub in the game. Yeah. So no updates yet. We're probably going to get an update around the 4th for Gabe Vincent, and I will be reporting on that as we head just about midway through the 3rd. The Lakers down only 2. Here we go. Vando enters the game for Rui Hachimura. As again, we're coming back from a foul on the other end. It's going to be Smart shooting 2 shots. Crazy to think we could have kept Dennis Schroeder too for 4 years. As unfortunately Smart misses the first. Marcus Smart tonight has 8 points, 3 assists, 2 of 6 from the field. As Smart knocks down the second, splits it. That's what you always want to see. As the Lakers now back down by 1. Dennis brings it up, finds Zach. Zach on the right side shimmies, goes all the way around, open for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound battle there by the Lakers. Vando. Still going to be Lakers ball as Sabonis and Vando fall to the ground. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Sabonis. That's going to be Sabonis' 4th personal. That's crazy. They were battling for the ball, and you can't blame either one of them. They're trying to win this game, and I love seeing stuff like that. You know, they both avoided injury, and that's what you want to see. Yep. As every time my Twitter sends me a notification, I have to check it because I'm thinking, oh, it's an update on Gabe Vincent. Let's see what happened to him. You know, you never want to see a guy get injured. As we have Cardwell entered at the scores table. Cardwell is going to be entering the game for Sabonis as he does pick up that 4th personal. Hold on, wait, I'll be right back. Going to charge my phone. Yeah. As Vando at the line to shoot 2 shots. Vando misses a first of 2. Yeah, Sabonis. Vando. Let's go. No free pizza for the Kings. For the Kings fans, I should say. Lakers up by... Lakers all tied up. As Chris Manning enters the game for his Lakers debut. Wide open for 3 is Malik Monk as they take back the lead. Chris Manning's Lakers debut. He's going to be wearing number 30 on the Lakers as AR bounce passes to Ayton. Ayton uses his big man size, misses both shots. Jake Weaver trying to clean it up and can't as well. And it's going to be out of bounds Lakers. It's going to be Sacramento basketball. Terrible. Terrible. Russel Westbrook muscling his way in. Puts a mid-range shot up. Misses everything. Rebound Ayton. Trying to put AR in a weight room and can't. AR goes around an Ayton screen. Goes away inside the paint. Draws a foul, and it's going to be on Cardwell. That's going to be a shooting foul. That's going to be Cardwell's 3rd personal. As they are going to the line to shoot 2 shots. As we are at the free throw line, let's see what is up on Twitter. Yeah, the Lakers have been pretty bad shooting around the rim this quarter, and that's not good. Sacramento, that's funny. But let's see what this rookie can do. Let's see what Chris Manning can do. As AR knocks down both shots. Lakers down by 1. God damn, Sacramento only has been to the line 7 times. That's crazy. As Russ thought about the 3 and takes it and misses everything. And it's going to be going to be Kings ball. It's going to be Sacramento basketball. as Ayton couldn't take care of the ball. Again, Ayton doing his best to stay in front of Schroeder. Zach LaVine. Oh, Manning with the steal! Chris, good shit there, Chris. Chris steals the ball, brings it up across the timeline. Chris decides to attack, gets inside, throws it right back to Ayton. Ayton knocked the ball out of his hands by Dennis. Here comes the Lakers on the other end. Russ kicks it to the corner. Monk, a three, knocks it down. Unfortunate. 85 to, what the fuck, 85? 82 to 78 as AR inside, spinning, turning, gives it up to Chris. Chris, a three. Can't knock it down. Rebound, walking the tightrope is AR. Good hustle there by the Lakers. Hey, good shit there by AR, who finds an open Vando. Nobody there boxing him out. And the Lakers down by 2. Come on, y'all. Hit that like, share, subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. As Westbrook kicks it out to Dennis. Now LaVine has it. Chris doing his best to stay in front of Zach. Zach got to go to put to work. Finds Dennis. Dennis with 3, with 2. In trouble. Forced up is Cardwell for 3. Misses everything. And it's going to be a 24 shot clock violation. As Rui Hachimura enters the game for DeAndre Ayton. AR finds Jack. AR, a 3. Knocks it down right in the face of Dennis Schroeder. Hand down, man down. As Monk gives it up to Russ. Russ with Rui on him. Russ decides to attack all the way. Lays it up, but gets fouled by Rui Hachimura. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Devin Carter enters the game for Dennis Schroeder. And, Smart enters the game for Chris Menon. Dennis Schroeder, this is his first time sitting out right now? As Russell Westbrook knocks down both shots and the lead is cut within 1. And we have a foul on Carter. That's not a foul. If you're Sacramento, that's not what you want to do. As Carter's talking to AR, talking to him, and AR is making his face like, what are you on about? I wish AR was mic'd up. I want to hear what Carter was talking about. As AR misses the first, unfortunately. As AR makes the second, all tied up here at 84. It's funny, we tied up at 10 points, and we tied up again in another 10 points. Both teams have only scored 22 points in this quarter, which that's very surprising. As Russ takes a 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound AR. And another foul. Who's that foul on? That's going to be on Cardwell's personal foul. It's going to keep adding up. That's going to be Cardwell's 4th personal. As we take a TV timeout by the Lakers. We're all tied up here at 84 apiece. Starting the third quarter off, all tied up at 22 points made. And again, we only have 3 minutes to go in this third quarter alone. Yeah, the Kings are making really bad fouls tonight. Yeah, no, as a Lakers fan, I'm not complaining, but like, yeah, no, it's very concerning how many fouls the Kings are giving up right now. But DeAndre Ayton doing the best he can at the center position. Literally, he's outperforming Sabonis. Oh, let me see. Yeah, Ayton in 24 minutes has 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and 17 points. While Sabonis, where is he? Yeah, Sabonis in 19 minutes has 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, and has only scored 2 points. Wow, that's honestly kind of crazy to think about. Him and Ellis have 5 points. They're the only ones still in single digit. Everybody else in the starting 5 has double digits, with DeMar DeRozan with 17, Zach LaVine with 21 of his own, and Dennis Schroeder with 13. And Dennis Schroeder has been playing really well basketball, and I really love seeing that. I wish the Lakers were able to keep him. When we did offer him that contract extension, I think we were offering him like $4 million, $184 million. That was a bit of an overpay, in my opinion. Kind of dodged that bullet there, but still, now he's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame for what he did for Germany. So it's always great to see that. But seeing Chris Manning play really good aggressive basketball. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock down that 3, but yeah, I don't mind at all. As we come back for the TV timeout, AR is going to be shooting 2 shots. Yeah, AR has a new career high and free throw attempts. He has 18 and made 17 of them. That's crazy. As Sabonis looks very upset and frustrated right now on the bench, as AR knocks down the first of 2. Yeah, you have multiple Kings players with more than 3 fouls. As AR knocks down both and Lakers take back the lead, up by 2. Carter gives it up to DeRozan. DeMar, working on the left side, decides to go on top of the key. Finds Monk. Monk, all the way, gets fouled, and that's going to be on Smart. That's going to be his first personal. Wow, that's his first personal. I'm surprised. That's going to be his first personal. And this is a healthy Kings team, I might add, that we're playing against, and we're actually going, back and forth when it comes to scoring. As Monk at the line with 13 points, 3 of 5 from 3. Yeah, Austin Reeves has a triple-double watch. He has 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. So 3 of each, and he will be on the board. As Monk knocks down both shots, and it's all tied up here at 86 apiece. Smart, with Monk on him, finds AR. AR finds Vando. Vando inside all the way, trying to yam it home, but it's going to be a foul on Cardwell. I don't think that's a foul, to be honest with you. That's going to be Cardwell's 5th personal. That is his 5th foul. 1 more, and he's out of here. Where's the foul? I'm on the Kings side on this one. Where's the foul? Oh! Challenge that. Challenge that. I'm not going to lie to you. The Kings the Kings don't deserve that, but that's Kings basketball. That's such a weak-ass foul, bro. Not DeMar DeRozan. Vando put his arm out as he was going up for the yam, and it hit Carter Williams in the chest. That's not good officiating. That's not a good officiating. I will say that should be their ball. I'm not gonna hold you. That should be the Kings' ball. To me, it just looks like Vandal lost it. It doesn't even look like there's no foul on Carter Williams. And before you start saying like, oh, you're a Lakers channel, you're a Lakers fan, why the fuck are you going? Because like I like fair basketball too, guys. I like fair basketball as well. As much as I love the Lakers to win this game, that's clear as fucking day. Still waiting for the refs to... We're still waiting on the refs to make a decision on this play. That is not... No! He didn't get him on the head at all! What is the commentator talking about? Dude. Yeah, call's been overturned. That's going to be Vandal's third personal as Cardwell is all smiles there on the bench. And also, Dario enters the game for Cardwell as well. Yeah, that's definitely on Vando. You kidding me with this? As Russell Westbrook with a head of steam tries to lay it up and won't go. Rebound, Jake LaRavia. Here comes the Lakers. AR finds a cutting Jake, finds Vando inside, lays it up and in! Finds a way to hang. That ball just did not want to fall. Monk controlling the traffic. AR tried to gamble that pass, and DeMar DeRozan makes them pay. All tied up here at 88 apiece. Smart with Monk on him. Turns his back. Decides to attack. Smart all the way to baseline. Finds AR. A deep three. Got it! Much needed three. 91-88. Russ controlling the traffic. Finds Monk on top of the key. Goes right. Finds DeMar. Stripped! Here come the Lakers. AR all the way. AR with the layup. Good steal by AR. DeMar fell asleep. AR 36 points with 15 in this quarter alone. That's great numbers for AR. As DeMar with a one dribble pull up knocks it down. He led the league last year in mid-range shots. As now the lead is back down within 3. DeMar with 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists this game. As Rui Hachimura working baseline. Bad pass there right into the hands of Carter. Rui turns it over. Here comes the Kings. Kings. Offensive foul. That's going to be on Carter. Turnover. It's going to be in the hands of the Lakers. That's Carter's second personal. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of active stuff on Twitter real quick. AR has gone Super Saiyan. Yeah, I agree. You know, if AR plays in the next quarter, he could beat his career high with 45 against the Pacers that one time. As Vando finds Jake, Jake working on the left wing. Decides to attack all the way. Draws a foul. Oh, almost put it in with a little circus shot there. That's a foul on Malik Monk. That's Malik Monk's 4th personal. As Carter went to the bench, okay, Malik Monk enters the game. Also, Dennis Schroeder enters the game for D.R.O. Sark. As Jake LaRavia knocks down the first of 2. Yeah, Austin Reeves is the best 3rd option in the NBA, no debate. Yeah, I would agree. If this game is an indication of that, I would have to agree. As Jake LaRavia knocks down both, now it's a 5-point game. Now here we go. Final seconds here in the 3rd. 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. DeMar DeRozan controls the traffic. Finds Malik Monk. Gives it right back to DeMar. DeMar has to go to work with 5. Side dribbles. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound Jake. Jake LaRavia has to go. Smart loses the ball. Here comes the Kings. Kings puts up the shot. Won't go. That's the end of the 3rd quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers outscore the Kings 33-28. Wow, the Lakers have been really good in the 3rd quarter in the last 2 games. That's surprising, to say the least. Still no updates on Gabe Vincent, though, whether or not he's okay. But, yeah, I would argue that AR is a top... he's a top 3rd option in the league, I would say. He's up there. Yeah, Austin Reeves is going to have to drag this team to the finish line. Yeah, probably. As he was replaced by Dalton Connect, who Dalton Connect again one of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from hasn't made a 3-point shot yet. Got 2 rebounds and also only has 2 points. Hasn't scored another 15 in the 3rd. He's up to 36. His career high. He's just 9 points away from beating his career high. And DeAndre Ayton with 17, 9 rebounds, and Ruby with 14. Yeah, Ayton this game has outshined Sabonis. Like that's great to see. I love seeing stuff like that. We are taking a 5-point lead, and we're heading into the 4th and final quarter of this here competition tonight. Man, I want those Sweet 16 so badly, bro. But they're like $500 in my size. As DeAndre Ayton re-enters the game for Vando, and also another player enters the game. Ellis, right? Yeah, Ellis enters the game for the Kings. Here we go. Start of the 4th and final quarter. This has been one hell of a game, ladies and gentlemen. AR will bring it up. Russell Westbrook will bring it up. Russell Westbrook decides to attack. Can't knock it down, but here's Sabonis with his 4th point of the night. Here we go. Smart brings it up. Finds Dalton Connect. Gives it right back to Smart. Smart on top of the key. Looking to give it up and does. Finds Sabonis. Dalton Connect. Spinning, turning, firing. Misses everything. Rebound into the hands of the Kings. Here comes Zach on the right side. Decides to attack all the way. Oh my god! Zach LaVine splits the defense and just goes over 3 white jerseys. That's crazy. As Smart steps back for 3, won't go. Here comes Zach LaVine with another rebound. Another 3. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook decides to go on the other end of the corner for 3, right over Ayton. And the Kings take another lead. The lead is now up to 2. Since when does Russ shoot like this? He did shoot his career best of shooting 3 in the corner. And we have... Oh, no! No! Oh, that's a bad foul. We have a loose ball foul on DeAndre Ayton. And Ellis got hit in the face, and he's groveling in pain right now. That's going to be DeAndre Ayton's 3rd person. That's just a bad pass there by Dalton Connect. They're going to be looking over this to see if it's going to be a flagrant. It's going to be upgraded to a flagrant foul. Now, it doesn't look deliberate. It does not look like it was done on purpose. So, I do think this is going to stand as a common foul. As it just looks like a normal motion. As he was just trying to get the ball and just keeping his hand right there. But yeah, no, Russell Westbrook already 4 of 6 from 3. That's crazy with 16 points of his own. Keeping the Sacramento Kings alive here. They're up by 2. Yeah, no, it didn't look like... Yeah, it didn't look like a personal... Like, it didn't look intentional by Ayton. So I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, already 0-7 to start the 4th without AR on the floor. Lakers are surely missing his absence for an offensive creator. We'll see what the refs say about this call. I do not see it being intentional, so we'll see what the referees say. Again, I don't see it being intentional, so I think the call will still stand as a common foul. Again, only 2 minutes have gone. Only 2 minutes have gone in the 4th, and the Lakers already down by 2. They're really missing AR. This game would have been a lot different if Luka was playing. I will give you that. Those 30 points that he's been averaging in the last 2 games is surely missed. We would have been blowing him out by now. Ah, son of a bitch! It's a flagrant foul, type 1, unfortunately. That's going to be free points there by the Kings, unfortunately. Again, DeAndre Ayton has 3 personal fouls here. So does Rui Hachimura as well. Jake LaRavia has 2 and Smart has 1. The only one without a personal foul is Dalton Connect as Ellis at the line. Yeah! Ellis misses a first. Ellis makes the second. As the lead is now cutting within 3. Westbrook gives it up to Zach. Zach, we have an off-ball foul. Who's the foul on? Was it on Dalton Connect? Yeah, it's on Dalton Connect. Off-ball foul on Dalton Connect. All right. Zach got to go to work. He only has 10 on the shot clock. Puts up the mid-range shot. Can't knock it down. Rebound Russ right into the hands of DeMar. DeMar kicks it out to the corner. Ellis, a quick 3. Can't knock it down as well. Another rebound by the Kings. 2 for $1. Won't go. Let's go. I'm so happy they missed all those shots. Smart controlling the traffic. Smart around a screen. Puts up the shot. Nice. Nice little floater. That was a tough shot there by Smart. And the lead is knocked down by 1. Russ kicks it out to Sabonis. Sabonis, a wide open 3. Bucks it. Makes them pay. 101-97. Lakers down. The Kings are on 11-2 run in the last couple minutes here. As Smart inside loses a ball. I'm surprised the whistle was not blown. Jake kicks it out in the corner. Finds Dalton. Dalton, a quick 3. Can't knock it down. He's nothing but iron. There was a bit of a scramble there underneath the basket, but here comes the Kings. Kings kicks it out to Zach LaVine for a 3. Won't go. Another rebound by the Kings. We can't rebound for shit. And Zach LaVine steps on the line. It's going to be a turnover. Here comes Dalton Connect to save. Oh, wait, never mind. Here comes Austin Reeves to save the day. AR comes into this game with 39 points already, as Dalton Connect is going to sit down as he continues to struggle, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just one thing I hate to see, Dalton Connect struggling. As Reeves with the pull-up 3 knocks it down. Reeves says, "This is how you shoot the basketball." As now the lead is back down by 1. Less than 9 minutes to go in this game. Westbrook turns the burner on, misses everything, and apparently that's going to be a foul on Jake LaRavia. How? How is on Jake LaRavia? That's going to be Jake LaRavia's 3rd personal. So now we have 3 Lakers players on 3 personal fouls. And here comes Vando to enter the game. That's all ball! That's all ball! No! Russ came in and bumped in Jake! That's all ball! What? Nah! What do you mean got into a shooting? Shut up, bro. Russ literally created the contact. You're kidding me? That's dumb. That is so dumb. As Russ mixes a first of 2. Ball don't lie. Yeah, ball don't lie, Russ! Here we go. Rebound 8. Rui controls it. Gives it right into the hands of AR. AR with Ellis on him. Gets switched. DeMar DeRozan in front of AR. AR steps back for a quick 3. Got it! AR with 42. AR is going absolutely Super Saiyan. He's 5 of 8 from 3 as Russel Westbrook gets inside the arc. Finds Sabonis inside, and we have a personal foul on Vando. Bro, look at this. Look at this. AR says, "Excuse me, DeMar." Puts up the 3. Cash. Money. Yeah, we got some breaking news. Gabe Vincent has been ruled out of the game with a left ankle sprain. And it looks like sources say that it is came back clean, so it's nothing out of the ordinary. So it's nothing bad. And LA is also going to take a quick coach's challenge on this call because they don't agree with it. Damn, you're gonna get a yelly. Why can't I talk today, bro? Is it that hard for me to speak? Like, Jesus Christ. Damn. Jacob, you can't hit shit. Damn, Jacob, you can't hit shit. Damn, Jacob couldn't hit a single free throw. I would have hit like 4 of them hoes. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, Jacob. You did great. Yeah, last time the Lakers missed. Successful challenge, yeah! That's going to be a foul on Sabonis. That's Sabonis' 5th foul of the night. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. As my thing is buffering. Oh, no. This is not good. There you go. There you go. AR. Comes to the game, kicks it out to Smart. Smart finds Ayton inside, puts up the shot, and good! Extends the lead. 105-101. Here comes Westbrook, brings up the ball. Smart guarding him. Westbrook working on the left side. Gives it up to DeRozan. DeRozan with the mid-range assassin. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound Vando right into the hands of DeRozan, unfortunately. DeRozan, who puts up the shot, misses everything. And unfortunately, Russel Westbrook was able to knock it out on Vando. Is going to be King's ball. And here we got Jake LaRivia entering the game for Marcus Smart. Yeah, Lakers and Kings are pretty much tied up in the 4th, 11-10. As here we go. We got the crowd roaring. Here we go. Russ gives it to Sabonis on top of the key. Finds Zach. Zach decides to go left. Steps back. Gives it up to DeMar DeRozan for a quick 3. Won't go. Rebound AR. And here come the Lakers. AR is going to slow it down. AR gives it to Ayton. Ain kicks it out to Rui. Rui fakes a three, gets inside. Mid-range shot is no good. Rebound, not Gabe Vincent. Rebound, DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine, all the way, misses everything. Try to muscle his way in for a layup, but won't go. Jake. Holding it, finds AR and does. AR with Dennis on him. AR, quick three, got it! Oh my God! AR can't be stopped. 45 points, tie his career high. Dennis to Zach for a quick three. Answers right back with a three of their own. Lakers up by 4. Vando looking to give it up to AR. And does. AR working around with 2 Kings players on him. Loses it, but gets it right back into the hands of Jake. Jake kicks it out to Rui. Rui, we got to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3. In trouble, puts up the mid-range shot. Got it! 110-104. Dennis. Lakers on a 13-3 run here in the fourth and final quarter. Zach LaVine puts up a 3. It won't go. Here comes AR with the ball. Under 6 minutes to go in this final quarter. AR gives it up to Aiden. Aiden, stop hesitating, puts up the mid-range shot, won't go, gets his own miss, and yams it home! 112-104. Lakers lead extending here. Dennis inside, kicks it out to Westbrook in the corner. Westbrook inside, throws up the layup and good, reverses it in. Lakers up by 6. The largest lead that the Lakers have had so far. Besides in the beginning when we had like 14, but still, regardless, this is the largest lead of the second half. And I'm buffering. Oh no. Alright, let's go. AR thought about it, gives it up to Rui Hachimura! As the Kings take a timeout, Rui throws it down with the exclamation point. We got a timeout here by the Kings. This is the Kings' second timeout. They're only down to 1, and the Lakers also have 3 of their own. The lead is just running. This game is starting to run away from the Kings, and this is what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. With less than 5 minutes to go in this fourth and final quarter, the Lakers' lead is up by 114 to 106. Lakers are looking really good right now, bro. Yeah, AR has tied up his career high with 45 points. And if he stays within this game, he can go up and beat that with 50. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, this man deserves that $40 million extension. Really? Austin Reeves has as many 45-point games as a as a Laker as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt. That's crazy. Here we go, coming back for the timeout. Dennis Schroeder loses it, and it's going to be Laker ball. As Dennis Schroeder pleads with the ref. No, it's our ball. Here we go. AR behind the back. On the left side. Finds a cutting Rui. Rui looking to give it up. Loses for a moment. Gathers himself. Finds Jake LaRavia for a quick three. And the lead is going away from the Kings. At this 117 to 106. Lakers up 11. Dennis. Open for three. Knocks it down. Answers right back with a three of his own. Dennis Schroeder with 16 points already. Come on, I want to see AR drop 50. Give me 50, please. AR finds Jake. Jake, bad pass, gets it right back into the hands of Ayton. Ayton finds a wide open Rui Hachimura. And we have a 3-second violation on Rui Hachimura, unfortunately. Turnover for the Lakers. Thought to connect already by 21 points. Rui with 18 and Austin Reeves with 45 points. Lakers have been playing really good defense so far, and I love seeing stuff like this. As Zach attacks, puts it up and in, and one for Zach LaVine, and that's going to be a shooting foul on DeAndre Ayton. That is his 4th personal, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's because Aiden was moving. That's why they called it a foul. If he wasn't moving, they wouldn't call that shit, bro. Come on now. And we have another timeout here by the Lakers. As the lead was back up by 11. Now it's down to 6 again. Yeah, coach's challenge on JJ Redick. They're saying this is not a. They're saying that this was not a foul on. It's because he's moving. That's why. That's the only reason why this call is gonna stand. That's the only reason, as we have under 4 minutes to go. Yeah, see? So, challenge is unsuccessful. That's crazy. There's going to be one shot for the Kings with a chance to make it a 5-point game. Yeah, I don't see AR sitting for the rest of this game. As Zach LaVine knocks it down, makes it a 5-point game. Again, the Lakers were up by 11. AR doing his best to get this ball across half court with Ellis and Schroeder being such defensive pests as Jake LaRavia finds his way inside, lays it up and in, and one! Good shit there by Jake LaRavia, sacrificing his body to score the basket. Look at this. Ellis is there just to fuck shit up. As he picks up his 5th personal. We have 2 Lakers players already. Not Lakers players. We have 2 players with 5 personal fouls. That being Sabonis and Ellis. And Sabonis is doing his best to stay away. As Jake LaRavia converts for the 3-point play. I can't believe somebody said that Jake LaRavia has been a terrible signing for the Lakers. Clearly fucking not. What are we watching? He's been great defensively. It's just offensively he's been, left to be desired. As Dennis Schroeder misses everything as Sabonis is there with the tip in. Aiden, you got to box out, buddy. You let him be right in front of the basket. That's basketball 101. Don't let your man be in front of the basket. You got to be in front of the basket, not the other way around. As AR is controlling the traffic, as for a screen and does get switched on by Dennis. Dennis doing his best to stay in front. AR a 3. That was not the shot we wanted. As AR hits nothing but back iron. Zach LaVine with the ball with a head of steam stops, goes back to the 3-point line, finds Sabonis. Sabonis looking to give it up and does find Schroeder. Schroeder all the way lays it up and in. It's a 4-point game. Here comes Sacramento. They're not dead quite yet. Sacramento's on a 10-3 run here in the last 2 minutes. AR gives it to Zach. Jake tried to give it up to Rui Hachimura, but gets tipped out of bounds by DeMar DeRozan, and it's going to be Laker ball. And the Lakers only have 8 seconds to go with the shot clock. Jake gives it up to Aiden. Aiden gives it back to Jake. Jake back to AR. AR got to go to work with 3, with 2. In trouble. Forced up. And in! AR with a career high of 47 points. Dennis Schroeder for 3. Won't go. Rebound AR. AR full court pass to Jake. Jake LaRavia lays it up. No, blocked by Dennis. And Jake LaRavia throws it into the hands of Sabonis. Another turnover by the Lakers. Here comes DeMar. DeMar to Dennis to Zach. Zach open for 3. Oh! Makes the Lakers pay. 119 to 122. The Kings have 29 points in the 4th quarter alone. AR gets doubled, finds his way inside, kicks it out to Jake. Jake to Rui Hachimura. Fakes the 3, kicks it out to Jake in the corner for 3. Oh, no, dances around the rim, bounces right out. Here comes the Kings. LaVine for 3, won't go. Rebound AR, slows it down, JJ says. With a final minute to go in this game. AR controlling the traffic, asks for a screen, and gets doubled, kicks it to Aiden. Aiden gives it to Jake. Jake gives it to Rui. Rui inside, lays it up. No foul was called. Kicks it to the hands of Vando, and a shot clock violation. Another turnover by the Lakers, unfortunately. And JJ is fuming at the mouth as he said that his man was fouled. They're saying that they're going to review to see if the ball hit the rim or not for the shot clock violation. Let's see. If this is true, then the Lakers will get bailed out with this call. That hit the rim. That hit rim. Yeah, it was hit. Yeah, so it wasn't a 24 shot clock violation. It hit the rim. Every time the ball hits the rim, they have to reset to a fresh 14. That's the rule. But AR, man. AR is going to be the talk of this next video that I'm about to make in a bit to recap this game. Because this game has been really good. I love seeing this. Like, this game has been really good. Overall, I love seeing what the Lakers got. But unfortunately, they have been outscored by the Kings 29-27. But the Lakers have been really good in the second half so far. So let's see what the outcome of this call will be for the Lakers. I hope it's in our favor. Lakers ball! It's Lakers ball! Hell yeah! Yeah, that shit hit nothing but a rim. Yeah, hit underneath the basket. Should be a fresh 24. Yeah, so... Yeah, it's going to be 40.6 with a fresh 14. We need a bucket and we need a stop. That's what we need. That's what we need. Here we go. Smart back on the court. Finds Jake. Jake finds Smart. Smart wants to give it up to AR but can't. Has to go to work with 5. Open Reeves. Push off and we have a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul. It's going to be on Ellis. That is Ellis' 5th personal. Yeah, that's Ellis' 6th personal foul. He's going to the bench. That's it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Ellis' night has ended, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we hit 500 hours. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. As AR hits the first of 2 shots. As AR makes them both. It's a 5-point lead for the Lakers. Here we go. Dennis with the head of seam all the way. Misses everything. Good defense there by Rui Hachimura. Here comes the Lakers, and we have a take foul there by Zach LaVine. That's gonna be Zach's first personal. As AR at the line to shoot 2 shots with a chance to make it to 50 and 51. As there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. AR with a 50-piece. A new career high. '51. AR with 51 points, a new career high. Zach LaVine stops, loses a ball. Here comes Vando, and it's still good. Zach LaVine with a head of steam loses a ball one more time. How is that not double dribble? As we have a foul on AR. That's going to be his first personal. As Sabonis at the line, knocks both shots. It's a 6-point game with 7.4 to go. AR doing so much, and I do mean so much heavy lifting tonight. Sabonis splits it at the line. And we have a foul on Russel Westbrook. That is his sixth. No, that is Russell's first personal. As Ayton's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. And I think that will have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers are going to take this to the bank. As the Kings Arena is starting to get emptied out here. Everybody's going home. As Ayton knocks the first of 2. Damn, the Kings have a tough schedule ahead. Now Lakers up by 7. They use a final 4.3 as a teaching moment. Yeah, no, pay AR. Pay AR. Give him enough room to cook, and he will give you a 50 piece. What the fuck is the announcer talking about? AR has a double-double, bro. Yeah, AR with a double-double, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 51 points as Schroeder hoists up the last shot. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers win 127 to 120. Lakers win. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. This was a really good game. Really good showcase here by the Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, we did not get to our sub goal of 95 subscribers, but that's okay. We have other games to cover, and also we have, I can't talk, and also we have the rest of the regular season to do so. But let me go over these stats real quick. 40 minutes, Rui has 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, which were kind of scary, especially with DeAndre Ayton being our only true big. So they will have to put in Christian Coloco, but even then, I don't even think fucking JJ Redick trusts Coloco, so that's something else. Then we have and continue on Rui. Rui has 18 points. Now DeAndre Ayton outplayed. I will say that he outplayed Sabonis. That's crazy to think about. He outplayed Sabonis. Oh my God, Sabonis ended up the night with 6 points. I'll probably look that up later because I don't want this highlight reel to keep going, because last time that happened, my channel, a video got taken down. So yeah, I'll probably look that up later. But yes, yeah, DeAndre Ayton outplayed Sabonis in a big way. Again, there was moments where DeAndre Ayton wasn't aggressive enough, in my opinion. I still want him to be a big. Get in the paint. Yam that shit. Be dominant. You can't just keep shooting jump shots. Yes, they're falling, and I'm okay with that. Like, if the ball, if you're shooting and it's falling, go ahead, keep going. I'll shut the fuck up. But at the end of the day, I need you to be a 7-footer. I need you to be getting rebounds and getting in the paint. What's it called? The Kings, hold on, please don't play. Yeah, let's see, the Kings rebound. Yeah, the Kings had 27 rebounds to the Lakers. Oh, wow, 37? Really? No, wait. Yeah, no, okay, I'm tripping. So, 47 to the Kings, 40? Really? Wow. I thought the Kings had a lot more. But no, it's because, the Kings, they just kept tipping the ball back to their guys. They kept getting second chance points. And hold on, let me see. How many second chance points did the Kings have? How many second chance points did the Kings have tonight? Okay, wait, what? Against the Lakers. It only shows the most recent one. Oh no, wait. I'll probably look it up on my phone real quick. But yeah, no, that's something else. Oh, let me see. How many second chance points? But yeah, no, there was a lot of second chance points that the Kings had. Unfortunately, some of them just couldn't fall. But that's something the Lakers need to fix, is letting teams get second chance points. Because again, those tap back out to the 3-point line, that was super annoying. What up, Andy?
That motherfucker
Austin Reeves with a 50 bomb, bro.
Bro.
Give him his 40 mil. Give him his 40 mil.
I played Luka today.
Offensively, yeah. That shit was scary. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, Gabe Vincent did go down with an injury. Now, it was ruled as nothing serious. He didn't break anything, so it was a positive X-ray.
Aiden with the 22?
Yeah, Aiden with the 22. But again, he wasn't as aggressive.
An efficient 22.
No, yeah, but I still want him to be more aggressive.
He had 15 rebounds.
Yeah, I know he had. Wait, what? What do you mean 15 rebounds? Yeah, he had 15 rebounds. But dude, they had so many opportunities. The Kings had so many opportunities.
A block and a steal.
During second chance points. They just couldn't convert.
Doesn't matter, we won.
Yeah, we won, but still, I would like aim to actually win.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
And then Smart with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and 11 points. Gabe Vincent again, like I was saying, he was ruled out, so we'll keep you guys updated on that. I don't see him. We probably see him missing the back-to-back. But Austin Reeves, the man of the hour, getting 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and 51 points. My God, bro. God damn. 51, a new career high. Also, we have the bench here. Vando with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, and 9 points. Okay, I can live with that. Jake LaRavia stepped it up. I ain't gonna lie. He's been kind of quiet in the last 2 games, but this one he proved that he's a valuable asset. As again, I don't know how people can look at him and say he's the worst signing that the Lakers had. I don't know, buddy. So he has 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and 11 points. He's the only bench guy with double digits. And also Dalton Connect, he played 13 minutes, and unfortunately he still continues to struggle. He only hit 1 shot from from the field. Did not hit a single three. He has 2 rebounds, 1 block, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, and he only has 2 points. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for Dalton Gannett. But other than that, this game has been amazing. But still, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, unfortunately, we did not get to our sub goal, but that's all right. We have the rest of regular season and also not next game. Unfortunately, during the back-to-back, I will be at work, so I will have to miss that. Next game I will be available is going to be the one on Wednesday. I think that one is against the Wolves again, so I got 2 Wolves live streams coming soon, and that was going to be at Memphis. So, not Memphis, at Minnesota. So, until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.